Yesterday, on June 5th, we finally got the State of the Game post for May, and in it, we got a good bit of new information, like 3 new weapons, like a Stardust Whip, news on tmodlodaer 1.4.4, possible news on the Dead Cells collab, and a few other things, which is exactly what we'll be looking at in this video. Starting with the biggest piece of news in May's state, we will, of course, be taking a look at the 3 new whips. In the section where they talk about translation stuff, they used a picture of the Korean version of Terraria's inventory, which is where we can see 3 new items. The first one you can clearly see is either the Moonlord or Stardust Whip, which was confirmed by Red back at the start of 2023 after a fan asked for it. I say Stardust or Moonlord Whip, as in my opinion, it looks like it's a part of the Stardust class, but the tweet that originally asked for it said a Moonlord one. So I'll let you decide in the comments what you think it is. After the easy-to-see Stardust Whip though, we have no idea what the other 2 are, and can only barely see them. If you look under the item's text box that's popped up, you will be able to see 2 never-before-seen items that look like whips. Starting with the one on the left, a friend of mine actually made a sprite of it based on the translation picture, but it obviously could be wrong, so keep that in mind. The best theory I've seen for it so far is that it's an item from Dead Cells like the Electric Whip, and considering the Dead Cells collaboration has been announced for a while now, it's likely that would be something they'd be more likely to show off, so that way the new features can be kept a secret. Moving on to the whip that's on the right now, we currently have no good ideas as to what this one could be. But as for my take on it, I think it might actually be the Moonlord Whip, and they just added in the Stardust Whip as well. And while I did give you my take on all of them, please keep in mind I could be totally wrong about everything, and those whips could also be removed or changed before the update actually comes out. Now that we covered the 3 new whips, let's move on to the other information in this State of the Game post. With the recent release of Starlight River, a big thing a lot of you guys are probably wondering about is when will tmodlodaer be getting the 1.4.4 update? And luckily for us, we finally got a firm answer. For a few months now, mod creators have been working on porting their mods over to the new update, while the team behind it were also working on the update, but it's finally at its releasing point. Kind of. To avoid messing up everyone's mods and possibly their worlds or players, 1.4.4 won't become the default version of tmodlodaer until at least 60% of the mods on Steam Workshop are tagged with 1.4.4, or until 60% of all subscribed mods are in 1.4.4. Although it's not fully out yet, you can always switch tmodlodaer to the 1.4.4 version by right-clicking it in Steam, clicking Properties, then clicking Betas, and finally pick the 1.4.4 option. This is also where you can switch tmodlodaer back to 1.3 and the current default version of tmodlodaer, so even if your favorite mods don't update, you can still easily play them. For the final section in this video, I'm just going to quickly go over the other Terraria news we got in the State of the Game post, starting with the fact that the consoles got a small update to fix some glitches, including the major ones that would make the game unplayable on Xbox. Besides that, while not 100% new, I do want to shed light on the new Terraria minifigurines. These are little figurines that give you a random one in each box, with there being 12 normal ones and a rare golden fish one, which will each have its number engraved into it. And to finish off this figurine tidbit, everyone who pre-orders at least one will get a golden bunny, which won't be available in the boxes. So, if that's of any interest to you, you can find the pre-order section on the official Terraria merchandise site. And for the final thing talked about in May's State of the Game, they talked about Terraria's new board game, but I covered that in another video, which you can find in the top right corner now. That wraps up our look into May's State of the Game. If you made it this far, be sure to let me know by commenting Moonlord Whip, and also let me know what you think the whips actually are. Thanks for sticking to the end. Be sure to like and subscribe for more Terraria videos like this in the future, and as always, make sure to have a wonderful day.